This is the Manker U21, comes in the typical Manker box. You have the instruction manual in Chinese and English, the light, lanyard, spare O-rings and a micro USB cable which I left somewhere on my desk. The light itself. This is the Manker U21. You have an XHP35 high emitter, designed by Cree for optimal throw performances. The light is powered by an 18650 or 26650. Manker provides you a sleeve for fitting your 18650 inside the body. It rattles a bit, but no problem in functioning. Positive and negative poles on the Manker U21 are double coiled springs. They are golden to increase the current flow. The threads, as you saw, are anodized, both at the heads and at the tail cap, so you can physically lock out the light by untwisting one of these parts. The tail cap is flat with a lanyard hole, so the light can tail stand, even with the lanyard. You have a micro USB port for charging with a rubber cover and the electronic switch. As you can see, the reflector is made of aluminium. It's threaded to fit very well in the light. This is the XHP35 emitter on a copper base plate. This is the user interface. From off, a single click turns the light on at low mode. Then you get, for each press, you advance. Medium 1, medium 2, high, turbo. To turn the light off, just keep press. Now, a single click will give me again low mode, but if I make a long click, the light will turn on at the last used mode except for low. So I turn off the light at turbo, so if I keep press, I get turbo again. Double click will give me strobe. Next click. This is the dragon flash, or they used to call it dragon breath. It's a locator under the switch. I let it glows purple or blue. Now it's purple and it's dimming. The purpose of this is as aesthetic. It can function as a locator, or you know, it's a nice feature to have. Also, when the battery is running low, this becomes red. When charging, the light with the micro USB port becomes purple when the charging is running, and when the charging is done, becomes blue. I tested the runtime with an LG MJ1 18650 battery and got this result. As you can see, all the levels are very well regulated. The step down at the turbo level is very light compared to some other kind of lights. There are many lights that after the step down they are about maybe 50-60% of the initial output. With the U21, the step down is very little. The light becomes very warm, but this has to be expected. I tested the runtime with an LG MJ1 18650 battery and got this result. As you can see, all the levels are very well regulated. The step down at the turbo level is very light compared to some other kind of lights. There are many lights that after the step down they are about maybe 50-60% of the initial output. With the U21, the step down is very little. The light becomes very warm, but this has to be expected. The beam you have, it's let's say it's a multi-purpose beam. Of course, you have the high emitter, so it will give you a lot of throw, but it's not a very narrow beam. You still have a lot of spill. It's wide. The spill is wide, and it's also, I'd say, without any kind of artifacts, and very wide. It almost reaches your feet when you're using the light. This to me is very important.